Welcome to the Native Business Development Center of the American Indian Chamber of Commerce of Wisconsin and First American Capital Corp. Here you will find a host of resources to help you start a new business, expand your current business, and achieve your business goals. Accessing Capital, Part 2, Solutions.
So let's talk about some alternative sources of financing. Many times when you're starting a business or you're growing your business, a bank may view you as too risky. That's very common. And so a way to overcome that is to find an organization that's willing to take a little bit more risk. In your community, there's probably a CDFI available to help you. A CDFI is a nonprofit organization that is going to be a mission-driven economic development company. Many of them operate small business revolving loan funds. So what is a CDFI? A CDFI is a community development financial institution, and these are nonprofit organizations that earn a special designation from the U.S. Treasury, and once an organization becomes a CDFI, it's eligible for funding, so it has funds to provide you loan assistance and also provide you technical assistance. So why would you consider a CDFI? They're willing to take more risk. They're willing to back your idea because they're going to be a mission-focused organization. They want to see your business grow. They want to see jobs be created. And the organization gets funds specifically for those purposes. So how do you apply for a loan with a native CDFI? First, call the CDFI that's closest to you. In the state of Wisconsin, we have an organization that's almost 15 years old called First American Capital Corporation. The best way to get started is a phone call and inquire about their program. When you contact a native CDFI and request a loan, oftentimes it's not a paper application, and more often than not it's an interview. And you and the loan officer have to get to know each other, and the best encouragement I can give you is be excited about your business. And we want you to explain, is this a brand new business? Is it a growing business? What type of business is it? Maybe it's a corporation, or it could be a sole proprietorship. Is it a limited liability corporation? All of those types of businesses are acceptable ways to operate your business. But you're going to want to be able to tell the loan officer who's in charge. What percentage do you own? Who's actually authorized to make decisions? Besides explaining who owns the business, you're going to want to spend time with the loan officer to explain, this is what I do, and this is my work experience, and these are the ideas that I have. More often than not, the conversation in the interview with the loan officer is going to help that loan officer develop a plan for you. Now, you're going to have the responsibility of developing a business plan. There is no standard for how lengthy that business plan has to be. It just has to explain you in your business and what your goals are. And then through the interviewing process, you and the loan officer can figure out exactly how much money you need to grow that business, how you're going to use that money, and how you're going to develop your relationships so they can continue supporting you. Most loan application processes require a business plan. Other things that will come up in the loan application process is a discussion of how many employees you have and how many jobs you hope to create. All of the native CDFIs have a mission to help you grow your business, but another measurable outcome is creating jobs and retaining jobs. Other points of discussion in your loan interview is going to be talking about who your competition is. How many businesses are out there that are just like yours, and how are you going to differentiate yourself? Many of these things can be in conversation with your loan officer who's trying to help you, but it can also be reduced and should be reduced in writing in your business plan. Other things that loan officers like to know is, are you on a path to get any state certifications such as a DBE or an MBE? Many times these provide the business a competitive advantage, and maybe the CDFI can help you actually earn that certification and help you jump through some of the fiery hoops with the paperwork that's going to help you get to that point. It's not always a guarantee of business, but it's something that can be talked about where you guys can put together a plan and say, I want to earn that certification, and can you help me get there? And so the native CDFIs in this state, and in particular FACC, has relationships with all the state agencies and have helped a number of businesses obtain those certifications. So that's often a competitive strategy, and FACC can help you with that. We want you to know that FACC is going to be a valuable resource to you and your business. Every growing business needs capital, FACC can provide you the loan funding, but they can also be your advocate. Many times minority businesses need some extra help. They need a counselor to talk to. And for many big businesses in this country, they have huge teams of advisors. But oftentimes for a small, growing, minority-owned business, they don't have people to talk to. And so besides accessing capital, one of the other reasons to get involved with an organization like FACC is to work with a counselor. Work with an advocate that's going to look out for your best interests. They know people in state organizations, federal organizations. They know accountants. They know people that can help you with marketing. So when you work with FACC, it's going to help build a team to grow your business. And the mission of FACC is to help businesses grow. So I encourage you to reach out to someone at FACC. They've got a lot of tools that can help you, and I think you're really going to enjoy the experience.
The Native Business Development Center was developed by the American Indian Chamber of Commerce of Wisconsin and First American Capital Corp., who, along with their sponsors and financial partners, are committed to helping Native businesses in Wisconsin grow and thrive. Visit our website to get started today. Episode 3, SBA Resources introduces the Small Business Administration and the many resources and programs they have to offer in tandem with the American Indian Chamber.